Hello and welcome to Crafty Lives Programming in Java. Yes, today we're going to look at something which, I don't know, it's a bit strange to me, but it's part of the syntax, so we have to learn it. It's called the switch statement. So why don't we just create a new class, and we'll call it Switchy. Switchy-roo. I don't know. This is basically, from what I understand, it's a bit like those where were they? If else, these if else statements. Instead of doing lots of these, we'll show you how to. It's another way of doing them. So let's do a method. So like let's say rainbow, because we're going to learn about the colors of the rainbow. I even had to look them up in my notes. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue. Oh, there we go. So, how do we do it? Well, first of all, we're going to get some user input. So scanner, because the user wants to know what input equals new scanner, and system.in I think is what I was doing, yes, and Control-Shift-0, and I can't write system obviously, and we have to do an int. So int color, sorry I write the English way, is equal to input dot next int hash code. What the hell's a hash code? Oh my god, I don't know what hash code. Yes, I know updates are available. Stupid thing. Sorry about that. So how do we begin the switch statement? Switch statement is a reserved word, so if you type switch, it turns thingy. Now we have to do some brackets and parentheses and then some brackets. Now we have to put something in here, and what we put in here is what we're finding out, which is the color. So I have to put the color in here, right? So what we're going to do is basically the user is going to input a color, a number, and find out what color that is in the rainbow. We'll put a few statements here, but so probably should do that now, shouldn't I? Just pick a number to see what color it is in the rainbow. That should do. I can't think of anything else. Okay, so we're back to these statements. So each one, like the if else, each has a different, what they call a case, which is another reserved word that I can't spell. So if you say a case 0, and you have to put a colon, not what do you call it, semicolon. It's a colon with this one. And we put, so for example, if the person who's going to write in puts input 0, this is just a simple 0, we're going to sys out something. Alright, and now to save inconvenience, how many colors in the rainbow? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to just copy that 7 times. Ah, sorry, before that you do that, we have to put in a thing called break, and I think it's there. Yeah, right. So that's the whole system, because if this one isn't, it sort of falls down. I'll show you, because now I'll copy this and paste it. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's a lot. So we're going to change the numbers here to the proper ones. So if it picks the first number, the second number, third number, fourth number, fifth, 5th, 6th, and 7th. Okay, so we've got 7 cases, 7 possibilities. It looks a bit neater, I have to admit. Imagine if you're doing if this is this and then if else, blah, blah, blah. This one tends to look to your eyes a bit neater. So if the guy chooses, if somebody chooses naught, we have to say there are actually colours in the rainbow. Boo. Okay. So we're going to do it in the second, and now in the first case, the first colour in the rainbow is, and I can't spell rainbow because I can't spell, is, which one is it? It's red. So I'm just gonna copy all this so I don't have to write half of it again. Copy and paste are your godsends in any program, I think. This will be the second, and which is what? Orange. You see, I don't like the rainbow song. The third is yellow. Okay. I'm trying to remember the song for it, but I can't remember it. The fourth color. So it's red and orange and yellow and blue. Is it blue? Can I be right? Oh, green. Damn. That's wrong. Green. Fifth is, it has to be blue. Am I right? Am I right? And then indigo and violet. So I'll just write them in before I forget them. Indigo and violet. And there we have some. So the 5th, 6th, and 7th. That should be it. Now, we've got certain cases. So, oh, can it spell colours there, can we? But what if someone chooses that anything that is not in these 7 numbers? Well, at the end of it, what you call it is default. The default statement would be this. I can't write today. I'm this out. There are not so many colors in the rainbow. So any number outside of that range, because 0 obviously there are actually is saying there's no colors, but there are not so many colors if they choose more than 7. So we're going to do this, so we have to go to our main. What we're at now? Oh, we're still with our array. So switcheroo. We'll put SW equals new switcheroo. So SW and rainbow. Save that, and we have to save that, otherwise you get an error. So we created it, we said what object we wanted, we gave it a variable name, we created it, we got the variable name, and with the dot we called the thing we want. So is this gonna work? I don't know. Pick, we'll have to widen that. Pick a number to see what color it is in the rainbow. So what do I pick? I'm gonna pick 0 first. Oh, and there are actually colours in the rainbow. Let's run it again. Pick a colour, see what is in the rainbow. Well, I think there's number 15. Well, there are not so many colours in the rainbow. Wonderful. So let's find the colour in the rainbow. I never remember what the 5th colour is. So the fifth colour in the rainbow is blue. You see, I forgot it before. So this switch statement gives you, it's like the if else, but I can see it being handy, especially with when you get the GUIs, because you can put maybe you can do different choices, and from what choices, to me this looks like a drop down list, if you understand what I mean. You know, it's like I forgot, we don't have an example of a drop, I don't know, a drop down like that, then you get, and you drop down there, you can do a drop down, and if somebody clicks on that, they do whatever happens in this case, whatever it is. But that's, to me, I don't know why, I'm not sure what, because a lot of the books just skip past it. It's strange. I've been reading about them, and it just says, okay, this is the switch statement, do this, and then blah 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 blah. They've never done the rainbow, of course, you know, and then they skip it. It's a bit strange. So in what situations you use it, I think I have to get more advanced in the programming. But I can see it being used in the sense of controlling something like some kind of menu, drop-down menu might be the most thingy, or choosing between different things. I can say that. So whatever it is, it's quite cool. It looks neat. It's readable. I can give it flat, because if we look at the if only, it starts to get a bit and a bit difficult. So this I like. I'm gonna see if I can use it, find out more about it, and see what good other uses there are. But this is the basic way to do it, of course, so it's not too bad. So there you go. This is the switcheroo, as we say, the old switch statement. I hope you've understood it. It's not too difficult, I don't think. It's just, I think finding the uses for me it would be the difficult thing. I can see, you can obviously see why I would use it here, but it gives you a system of choices, which is important. I think that's where it's good, that when there's a system of choice, you always go well. So I hope you get something from this, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one. Goodbye.